So Marty, Gadd, congratulations on being appointed to be the referee for Saturday's Coastal Premier League North Grand Final between Coffs United and Boambi. This is your third Grand Final. We'll talk about that in a moment, your third Grand Final in a row. But maybe just tell us a little bit about you and refereeing.
Well, I've been refereeing. Essentially, my first memory was holding a flag as a 10-year-old for my father, and I've been refereeing consistently since I was 14. I had a few years off in between, but overall I've been refereeing for 30 years in various areas around state, Northern Tablelands, New England, and down in the mid-north coast around Taree as well.
And what's the appeal of refereeing to you?
I like that you can stay involved with the game. It's good camaraderie within the referees itself, and it's enjoyable to give back to a game that I've played for a long time and enjoyed as well.
So it's your third Grand Final on the trot. How do you feel about that?
It's an honour to be given the Grand Final. It's the number one game of the year, so it is an honour, and I look forward to it. Having the game at the stadium, you usually have a good crowd. It's good atmosphere. The teams play harder, and it's enjoyable.
And how do you prepare for a game like this?
One of the things I like to do is have a look at the teams as a spectator. So I've refereed both the teams a few times this year, but I actually went and had a look at their last match against each other just to get a bit of a feel for how they're going to compete with each other and the things you might need to look out for. I'll make sure I check the penalty shootout laws before to make sure I've got them completely down pat, so we don't do them very often. And I'll have a good chat with my assistants before the game to make sure that we're all on the same page communication-wise, so we can do our best to get the decisions as right.
So it's been a big year for refereeing. You've not only had the COVID stop and start throughout the year, but you've also had new rules to implement this year. How's all that gone?
Yeah. Having new rules is something that, as referees, you get really used to because FIFA changed them regularly to try and make the game better. So I think some of the law changes they brought in have been a bit confusing for some of the players so far, especially the different interpretations for handballs in different situations. But if, as a referee, you try and communicate those decisions to the players on the field, the players generally understand. It's the people on the sideline that don't.
And what makes for a good game of football? You watch a lot of football. What makes for a good game of football?
I think the best games of football are the ones where the referee's not always noticed, where the play can flow and the players get in and have a really good go at playing a good, fast, flowing game instead of the defensive play that often goes back to the goalkeeper and resetting all the time. I like a game that's moving a bit quicker.
Well, hopefully we'll get that on Saturday. Marty, good luck. Congratulations.
Thanks, Andrew.